Welcome to Gary Lamm Main Event Mania. What to watch for? 49ers versus Commanders. And I don't give a flying politician about the Commanders, but the faithful better watch out because this is a must-win game. I have been under a rock. I have been under the weather. The Ravens 49er game literally made me sick. I didn't do likes and dislikes till yesterday. But I'm here for you. I'm alive. I'm not so well, but it doesn't matter. I'm here for you. We got a 10 a.m. game. We got an old tired team. And you know what? I don't care about Riverboat Ron. I don't care about the Commanders. But I do know one thing. The Commanders are losers. And losers win when there's no pressure on them. This is going to be a must-win game for the 49ers. And this is the Super Bowl for the Commanders. Like every other loser team. They can't win themselves, so they want to be a big-ass hater and spoil someone else's party. And I'm not going to let them spoil my Super Bowl party I worked so damn hard for. Since I was a little kid with a Joe Montana pretend costume uniform, welcome to Gary Lamm Main Event Mania! What to watch for? 49ers versus Commanders. Let's go, baby. Hey, who's that? Wally 1970. Welcome to Gary Lamm Main Event Mania. Thank you for following. What to watch for? 49ers versus Commanders. And I'm going to tell you what. Like I said, I don't give a flying politician about the Commanders. I've been sick. I've been under a rock since Christmas. That stupid Niner game made me sick. I had Ravenitis. The Ravens came and slapped us with their beak. But like I said, one thing for sure, losers play good when there's no pressure. There's no pressure on the Commanders. They can't win nothing themselves. So what losers like to do is hate on someone who can do something, therefore they are a threat. It is a West Coast to East Coast game, a 10 a.m. game, and it's a must-win game for the 49ers. They are a tired team. They went into Christmas night tired. They were missing tackles. You could see it coming. They need that bye. They need to suck it up. They are injured. They need to win. Watch out! Faithful, this is a must-win game. Again, every time Brock Purdy loses the game, every time he stubs his toe, he's questioned as a quarterback and as a man. He had a shitty-ass game. No doubt about that. 4 picks. But this is what to watch for. The Ravens say they have the blueprint. They have the blueprint to beat the 49ers, and that may be true. What to watch for last week, I was telling you guys. They're going to rush Purdy. The 49ers are soft up the middle since I've been saying in the preseason. I don't know how many times. Once is enough to have your center get knocked on his can. It's happened 2 or 3 times to Jake Brendel. The Ravens have big defensive linemen. Teams like the Browns have a good pass rush. Even Arizona busted us, on the offensive line up the middle. So this is what they're going to do. And the Ravens were masterful. They didn't need a pass rush up the middle because Brock Purdy likes to go up the middle. You replace the blitzer with the ball. Boom. The Ravens did. Brock Purdy likes to do that spin-a-roni, that spin out. If you can't step up, you like to spin out. Well, you can't spin out. You've got a 260-pound man that runs a 4.6 40, barreling down your face, wanting to break your elbow off your body. I don't know how many times Brock gets knocked off the body. But anyway, there is a blueprint. Rush Brock on the outside, but the blueprint has to include cornerbacks who can cover, defensive backs who can defend. The Ravens have that. Hamilton talked a bunch of shit. He backed it up. So did Marlon Humphrey. They backed it all. They backed that ass up. They whooped the Niners' ass. They came to Levi Stadium talking trash. They woke the 49ers bear, and kicked us right in the ass. They out-bullied the bullies, and here we are in this situation, which is not that bad. You lose games in the NFL. If the 49ers win out, they will be 13-4, and that's a good record. 13-4 is a good record. I guess 13-4 is the old 12-4. Somehow 13-4 doesn't work. I sound old. Back in the old days when we had 16 games. All right. I'm not going to waste a lot of time with the Commanders because I think they could win. They're switching out their whole damn team. Who knows what's going to go on with them? But I know one thing about losers. Losers are haters. Haters want to spoil your party. You better watch out. You better get your damn sleep. Right now, Nick Bosa better be in bed. Resting. He likes 10 hours sleep. Nick better be getting his rest. 49ers be resting right now. East Coast to West Coast game. Their body's out of rhythm. They're going to have a ton of excuses. The great thing is Trent Williams is supposed to play. I hope so. That's the biggest injury. I always give an injury report what to watch for. Watch for him. Jair Brown was hurt. I don't know. I've been under a rock. The Niners should be able to beat this team with their reserves. But that's not a guarantee. Going back to the blueprint, the Ravens figured something out. All right? And like I said, I talked about it before the damn game. What they're going to do, Brock beats the blitz, but they're going to find a way to disguise the blitz. They're going to find a way to have some subterfuge in the defensive backfield. And they knew where Brock's going to throw. They know his tendencies. He throws the ball to a spot. They're in the spot. He can't make it. But that takes good cornerback play. That takes good safety play. And that takes a good pass rush. Do the Commanders have it? I don't know. All I know is the 49ers got to win. But they got to figure out what the Ravens did to them. Figure out, you know what? Straight up. Yeah, the Ravens had a game plan. You have to have but you have to have a pass rush, and you have to have the talented defensive backs to do that because Brock has to get into closed windows. A lot of teams have a hard time with people who can cover, right? But at the same time, Brandon Ayuk had a big game. So did George Kittle. Debo could have had a bigger game if he didn't drop the ball. But here's what pisses me off. What to watch for? I should have had this on my other show, but I was pissed off. I've been hibernating like a bear since like Christmas. But this is what bothers me. Against the Ravens, 46 pass attempts to 18 rushes. 46 pass attempts to 18 rushes. You know, Brock Purdy's sweet spot is about 27. 49ers ran the ball at 6.7 yards a carry. All damn season, a lot of people have been worried about Christian McCaffrey running the damn ball too much. He's a tougher guy than you think, but why risk it, man? He does so much. 14 carries, 103 yards, 7.4 per, and a touchdown. What the fuck is that? I mean, of all the games you're not going to run McCaffrey, you're throwing the ball over, turning the ball over left and right. They never settled down. They never got the run game going. And watch for this. Watch for the 49ers to get their shit together. In big games, that's why Kyle Shanahan has, among some people, a reputation of being a choker. Because he changes his game plan in the big games. He runs the damn ball every damn game. He overuses McCaffrey every damn game, but he only gets 14 in a game against the fucking Baltimore Ravens who whipped their ass all over Levi Stadium? Why do I have an echo? I don't know. We'll see how that sounds. Stay at original. Watch for the 49ers to get a little bit more balance. They're a 50-50 team. I don't know the numbers, but, a sweet spot for a pass attempts for the 49ers is about 27. The 49ers moved the ball well. They threw for 308 yards. I know a lot of it was in garbage time. But, some of that was Sam Darnold. Brandon Ayuk looked good early. He looked like he can get open. The Ravens didn't look like they were dominating the 49ers. Actually, the first few possessions, the 49ers were dominant. They gave up a interception in the end zone, and they safetied Lamar Jackson. They looked spry, but because of the turnovers, the Ravens had about 10 more plays than the 49ers. The 49ers got tired. They're an older team, and that's just a lot. You can't be tired chasing Lamar Jackson, especially when you have Greenlaw and Warner. There's no replacement for them. There's no Azeez Al-Shaair. There's no replacement for them. They get no rest. Ain't no one getting no younger. They're banged up. That one play towards the end of the first half where Lamar Jackson had that huge run, I think Bosa missed him. A defensive lineman missed him. Warner missed him. Jair Brown missed him. And the 49ers still kind of held tight. They were only down 8 at halftime after all those turnovers. Watch for the 49ers defense to play well. Watch who the hell plays safety, though. What to watch for is Jair Brown going to play. We're going to have an inexperienced safety. We're going to have a guy we don't know. Let's see. I'm also watching for Jason Verrett. He got in the game. He got burnt for a touchdown against the Ravens. Jason Verrett is a hell of a player when healthy, and that when healthy is a big deal. He's almost never healthy. That's why he was available. I love Jason Verrett, but I'm looking for him to get better. If Jason Verrett can get in football shape by the playoffs, that is deadly. Charvarius Ward has been playing his best football of his career. Deommodore Lenoir looks great. Ambry Thomas looks pretty good. Isaiah Oliver looks like shit. I'm kind of watching for Isaiah Oliver to get some snaps at safety. I don't like him as a corner, but I think he's a pretty tough guy. I think he's a smart guy. Our safeties are slow anyway. So, watch how the 49ers manage their safety situation. I think Jair Brown is injured. What are the 49ers going to do at safety? All right, talk about this. Run the damn ball. And again, let me get this really clear. I'm not saying Brock Purdy's a game manager, but watch out when someone dictates your game. Like in basketball. If you're a jump shooter and someone tells you to drive, hey, if they're giving you open spot, you shoot the ball. If someone tells you take the shot, hey, if you can get by someone, take it to the rack, baby. Play to your advantage. And the 49ers are a system team. They have to play to their advantage. They do have good short throws in their system. They can run the ball left behind Trent Williams. Brock Purdy can scramble when necessary. Fucking run a game management game. It's December! Run the fucking ball! It's December 30th tomorrow. Run the ball. It's the playoffs. Stop fucking around with hero ball. You got a 24-year-old second-year quarterback. Stop fucking around. Kyle Shanahan, you let Jimmy Garoppolo throw 8 or 9 passes in a playoff game. Man, play your game. Be the 49ers. 27 passes is about the sweet spot. Stop fucking around. Play your game. Play 49er football. Screen, short passes, dinks and dunks. Hit the big one when it's open. They passed the fucking ball 46 times. Brock threw it 32 times. Sam Darnold threw it 14. They looked best when Christian McCaffrey was dominating on the ground, scoring a touchdown in the first half. That's when they looked best. You got the fucking possibly MVP candidate, Christian McCaffrey. He probably looked better than Lamar Jackson and Brock Purdy. Definitely looked better than Brock Purdy, but he never got the fucking ball. The hell is that? But George Kittle, 126 yards, 6 catches, 112 for Ayuk. Watch for the 49ers to continue. I just don't understand. You go to a play against the Ravens, you're already throwing the ball around. Why are you throwing the ball all over the place? Kick their ass. Play 49er football. You don't have the offensive line for a fucking 7-step drop. All right? You do not have it. Colt McKivitz is going to get whooped on the right side. Spencer Burford, I don't know if he's injured or not. He shouldn't have started. Spencer Burford, the right guard, I know you have a future, but you're not strong enough, especially against the Ravens, who are huge. And we should have saw that. We should have saw that coming because we got dominated by the Arizona Cardinals the week before. Jake Brendel, he was an alternate Pro Bowler, but against these bigger defensive tackles, he gets knocked on his ass constantly. You got a guy 360 pounds versus 280. That's an 80-pound difference. They knock him right in his ass. The whole left side, maybe outside of Feliciano. Watch for Feliciano start. But in fact, who the hell's even playing? The whole damn offensive line is injured. Watch for who's playing. Kyle's going to have to scheme. This might be a blessing in disguise unless Brock Purdy gets hurt. Sam Darnold ain't the answer. That's for damn sure. Watch what Kyle does. He's going to have to figure this out because the offensive line right now is a weakness. Weakness. They got to hold on for 2 games and get some rest. I think after the bye week, this is a must-win game. Watch out because the 49ers are tired. They're going to have to suck it up. They have to go to the East Coast. Watch out for that. But watch out for the offensive line. I don't know what's going to happen. Brock Purdy, people are going to start doing what the Ravens did. They're going to run to his spots. They're going to use some subterfuge. They're going to blitz from the edges. It's harder. I guess it's harder for him to read where the open runner is or where the hot receiver is or what have you. He likes to get the ball right out there. That's great. It'd be nice if he could take a little bit more time, but he can't because the line sucks. So Kyle, scheme people open. Be a game manager is what I'm saying. Be the 49ers. Run the ball. Throw it short. Scheme people open. Manage the fucking game. Don't make mistakes, and you will win. That's it. I don't see the Ravens as more physically dominant than the 49ers, but taking nothing away from them. Lamar Jackson, maybe he doesn't have the rhythm of Brock Purdy play for play in the offense, but he's the opposite of Brock because he could make some plays. But he has a better offensive line. Niners have a shit offensive line. It's just not good. Especially against these bigger defensive tackles. And Cole McKivitz ain't going to cut it. Burford ain't going to cut it. And Brendel is just not big enough when he takes on these guys. Kyle Shanahan is going to have to game plan for that. And the game plan cannot be drop back pat. Okay. All year I'm saying, hey, we got to practice our drop back game. We got to see 2-minute offense, right? We don't do it, but then we decide to go pass happy in the fucking first half against the Ravens. When you're throwing the ball to the other damn team. What the hell is that? It's December. Now's the time, Kyle. Now's the time to run McCaffrey wild, man. This is December. This is when you circle the wagons. Watch the 49ers play. Give me Debo runs. Give me Mason. Stop letting other people dictate what you're going to do. Stop making them make it throw deep and proving it. There's nothing more to prove. Fuck all that. Okay, we're going to watch to see if Kyle Shanahan can bounce back from this game. We're going to watch Brock Purdy. Will he bounce back from this game? That was a huge, terrible game. Everyone has bad games, but there's a lot of pressure on this guy. Every time he has a bad game, people are like, oh, can't even. They question him every time he does something bad. This guy has to play perfect. And that little behind-the-back pass to McCaffrey, that's crazy. What are you doing? But he's a 24-year-old kid. He played, and this is why I like Brock. He plays so well, people forget this is only his second year. This is his second year. But you know what? That's how the 49ers are designed. They're designed to have a young, cheap quarterback with a stacked roster. That's exactly what they're designed to do. So why are you making this kid to do too damn much? Now's the time to hold it in. Now's the time to play playoff football. More games in the playoffs are lost than won. Watch for Kyle to finally learn his damn lesson. Stop changing who you are in the big game. Against the Patriots, when he was a Falcons offensive coordinator, they stopped running the ball. In the Super Bowl, up 10, they stopped running the ball. I don't remember seeing Raheem Mostert or Deebo Samuel do nothing in the second half, man. The hell is that? Tired of this. All right, what do we got to do? The game plan, we got to resolve whatever the hell the Ravens did to us. And it could just simply be run the fucking ball. Run the ball, dominate on the ground. Don't make it too hard for Brock. We haven't practiced drop back passing all year, and all of a sudden we're going to be a drop back passing team. What the fuck is that? This is the wrong time to fuck around. This is what bothers me. And all the fuck around games, we don't fuck around. We give it to McCaffrey. What the hell is that? And then we need to play conservative and run the ball down their throat behind Trent Williams. 14 runs for McCaffrey. Could have been the MVP. Way to go. That's choky, man. Let's get it together. You know, I got to talk about this. I've had this theory, and I love Kyle Shanahan. I'll never let him go. I'm never going to let you go. Never going to give you up. Never going to let you down. Never going to run around and hurt you. All right. I'm never a fire Kyle guy. Love Kyle Shanahan. This organization is running fantastically, and it's better than Harbaugh because no one's going to fucking jail. I said it. Shanahan is a better coach because there's no bullshitting around. All right? We don't want to lose Shanahan. He's 44. He'll get better. But I wish there was an offensive coordinator, someone with more say. And I wish Kyle could be more of a head coach or reduce his duties as an offensive coordinator. Reason being, sometimes he can't see the forest because he is face in the tree. I think that's why he can't make adjustments, because he's in the minutia of his own offense. Someone has to be able to step back and see what's going on. That's why sometimes we don't, in the NFC Championship game, we didn't throw the red flag on the Devontae Smith play. I can't remember anyone's name. You guys know what I mean. But you know what we can do about that? Not a damn thing, because Kyle's going to be Kyle. He's going to be stubborn. But I think that's where he lacks. In-game decisions, in-game game managing. Like if something happens unusual, if you got to get your guys to step out of bounds, if you got to, like if there's a flag to be thrown, if we got to change up the game plan because it's not working, if we had a pass-heavy script, he's too deep in the minutia because he's too involved in it to change it. But you know what? Can't change that shit. You can't get offensive linemen right now. What are you going to do? Got to make adjustments. We got to watch the 49ers to make adjustments. Watch for them to play like the 49ers. And we need some... You know what? I think the defense is playing well. They gave up 33, but they gave up 4 turnovers. I want to watch for the 49er defense. Are they still going to miss tackles? That's the biggest concern. And it's not that I don't think they can tackle. It's because I think they're tired. That's why they need this bye. Biggest thing for me, or one of the biggest things, a lot of big things. The punt return game. Ronnie Bell, man. I like Ronnie Bell as a dude. I like him as a receiver. He's a rookie, though. And he's just so suspect at just catching the damn ball. We got to resolve this punt return thing, man. Because right now, Ronnie Bell, he is a risk. Well, Ronnie Bell, I love you, Ronnie, man, but Ronnie's not a threat to make a big play, but he's a big threat to fumble the ball, and that's not a good thing. All right. Gary Lamm, Main Event Mania. What to watch for? Watch for Gary Lamm at South Bay Championship Wrestling. I am the new Hell of Man at South Bay Championship Wrestling. I don't even know my role is live, but I'm going to be there. January 20th, Santa Clara. The SCS. Portuguese Hall. Pro Wrestling in Santa Clara. South Bay Championship Wrestling. There's a stat card. And I'll talk to you more about that. I just saw we added some people there. We had a nice little car. I saw Kimo. I saw Jordan Blue. I saw Don Cyrus. I saw Butch Sawyer. I feel like Miss Nancy from Romper Room. And I hope to see you January 20th. SCW. SCS Portuguese Hall. Or SCW Square One. First wrestling event of the year for South Bay Championship Wrestling. Yeah. I see Panda over there. He didn't want to hang out. Alright. Watch for Gary Lamm, Main Event Mania. There will not be a post-game. And I'll tell you, you know what? I'm just thinking about this. Every day, don't go to church. The 49ers lose. So I will be in church tomorrow. I will not do a post-game. I might do a short video. I will definitely watch the game. I will report it on it in some time. But watch for likes and dislikes. But I will be in church because I need Jesus, bro. And so do you. But I definitely need Jesus right now. Alright. Speaking of Jesus. This is Gary Lamm. Or Panda. Just playing around with his new toy. Happy birthday, Panda. Gary Lamm, Main Event Mania. God bless you. Keep it real. Keep it clean. Bye, friends.